Back now for a little cooking, and we've got one of the mainstays on the Connecticut landscape, cooking-wise. For many years, Barcelona Wine Bar has been a staple. They started with one of them in Fairfield. Not only have they expanded across the state over the years, they've expanded across the region and the country, and world domination may be next, right?
That's hopefully the plan.
This is Chef Anthony Camilleri. We say good morning to you.
How you doing?
Nice to have you here. You do old-style, traditional tapas. And when you do that, there is a set amount of things that you could do, but you kind of add a lot of flair and start to expand the repertoire a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, we try to expand a little bit. You know, we take yearly trips to Spain, try to bring back some of the culture, some of the traditional tapas that you would get over there. And
find out what's new, what's hip, and make it your own too.
Sort of, but keep it in those traditional methods, you know, nice classic dishes like what we have here today.
I tell you, we were talking before the break, I have eaten my way through the menu at Barcelona. It's one of my favorite restaurants, and the wine bar is extraordinary. Not going to drink any wine today, but we're going to do some good stuff involving icy shrimp and icy mushrooms and some other things. What are we doing?
So we've got two really classic tapas.
Okay.
The first one is a mushroom pincho.
Okay.
Comes from a tapas bar in Logrono, which has been doing the same one dish since 1960.
So safe to say they know how to do it well.
Long time. That's all they do. All they do, you know.
Go to work.
So you take large mushroom caps, and there they would put it on a plancha.
Okay.
And they would sear them on a plancha, you know. Here we're just going to do them in a saute pan for those
easier
purposes.
to do it.
A little bit
in case
easier.
you don't have a plancha at home, right?
Absolutely. Going to add your olive oil. Get them
Pan's
cooking.
already hot.
Pan's already hot, kind of warming up, you know. You want to, of course, add some salt to them.
Okay.
To your actual mushrooms.
Those big mushrooms you have there.
Yeah, you know, after they start releasing some water and getting seared, they kind of shrink up a little bit.
All right.
You know, the real key to this is this garlic olive oil.
Right. And take a look at this, because I mean, you've mixed what seems like about 100, 200 cloves of garlic,
Exactly,
right?
with a little bit of oil, right?
Okay, perfect. Exactly the way I like it.
And part of the reason for the larger caps is you want to have this garlic oil fill kind of the holes where the stems were, right?
And as that oil heats up, you're going to cook the mushroom from all ends, aren't you?
Exactly, and they kind of steam in there, and that oil gets all nice and bubbly.
I love that. That's not going to take too long to cook, is
No,
it?
it's going to take 4 or 5 minutes, you know, from cooking there.
Let that go. While we're doing that, we're going to go on to the other dish.
Right.
How about that?
The next dish, another really simple, classic couple ingredient dish. We have some fresh jumbo shrimp.
Okay.
Of course, you always want to season those up a little bit, right?
Very nice. Go ahead.
Then you want to get your pan, you know, medium heat, and to get your olive oil going.
Pop those shrimp in there.
Yep, get the shrimp going.
Because I know shrimp are not, look at that, it's already, they're already starting to cook, they're not even on the stove.
Going, right? You want to get a little bit of garlic going in there. This is just sliced garlic. You want to get that working in the pan. You're looking to get a nice golden brown on the garlic, you know? Mm-hmm. Also, you want to take some of your chilies. These are dried guandilla chilies.
Yeah, I mean, you were going to hand one to me like I was just going to pop it in my mouth.
You know,
sure.
The key really
That'd make good TV.
The key really is to break them up a little bit, get a little bit going. Be careful too. You're going to get a little bit of.
Look how quickly those are cooking up.
Nice and seared really fast. The key is to get them going and get your garlic and your shrimp to kind of finish at the same time.
Okay.
You don't want to burn it. You also want to add a lot more olive oil to the pan.
Okay.
And then even going back to your mushrooms a little bit, you want to get a little bit more olive oil going in there also.
Okay.
Because that's all the flavor. That's what's really going to steep in there.
All right.
As far as the shrimp are concerned, on the end, you want to hit it with a little bit of parsley. Get your garlic starting to toast.
All right.
Get a nice squeeze of lemon. These are done.
Those are ready to go. Plate those up.
Ready to go. So you simply want to make sure that when you plate them, you get them in what we call a cazuela. It's like a terracotta dish.
I love these little things. They're great.
You get your shrimp in there.
Because they're portion control as well.
Well, we try to keep it a little bit on the lighter side, right?
Uh-huh. And the mushrooms?
The mushrooms, what you'd want to do is, on the finish, you want to take your pinchos or your skewers.
Right.
You know? And you want to get these. And you want to
hot, so be
careful.
Yeah.
And you want to stack them on simple pieces of toast.
Look
like
at
such,
that.
right? And then what you do is you pretty much just take them, and then you want to pincho them in like that.
I love that. And if you haven't been to Barcelona Wine Bar, one of my favorite things is you're very creative in the plating.
For sure.
The presentation is fantastic no matter what it is you're doing. I'm going to go into a shrimp in just a second.
Absolutely.
We'll have the recipes on our website, fox61.com, or you can visit Anthony over at the one in West Hartford, right?
Absolutely.
And they're all over the place, Stanford, Norwalk, New Haven. What else am I missing? What? Fairfield, of course. The original one, Fairfield. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, thanks for
Good to
coming
work
in.
with you, for
we
sure.
appreciate it. I'm going to eat. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more after this.